Recording. Okay, so for the English section, we've got the first section, the English, the section that is similar to the writing section for the SAT. Okay, and the reading section. So we've got two sections. Okay, the first and the third one. Okay, we've got 5 passages for those who haven't tried ACT before. Each passage has how many questions? Anybody knows? 15 questions. Okay, and the time is 45 minutes. You've got to be quick. You've got to think carefully and take a quick decision when it comes to circling the correct choice. Okay, so the first thing to be done, what do you think, Aida? Will I start? Think about the first question, or what should be done first before thinking about the questions? Yes, Aida?
Maybe read the answers.
Don't we have something that...
Yeah, the title.
The title, Habibi. What's the passage about? What's the passage about, Aida? It's about the snowflake man.
No.
Oh, the snowflake man. Oh, who's that man? Okay, so that's our hero. That's our character. Okay, so imagine that this paragraph has a question here at the end. What will I do, Ya Muayyad? Hey, Tulin, will I skip the sport and trying to save time? No. Okay, that's wasting
start
time.
from the beginning of the sentence.
Yes, yeah, never miss any of the introductory sentences, because this is like an introduction that helps you focus on the main idea. Okay, so don't assume that when you skip some sentences, okay, this would help. No. Okay, maybe from the other paragraphs, if you can manage with the ideas, it's okay. But for the first one, no, that's a kind of introduction. Okay, so they are very important to put you on the right path. Okay, all right. So the snowflake man. Science can attribute the notion that no two snowflakes are alike to the work of Vermont farmer Wilson Snowflake Bentley. As early as 1610, scientists had begun studying the basic structure of the snowflake, but Bentley made history. Oh, so that's like a kind of introduction, okay, and then introducing this scientist, and he has done, oh, that's a turning point, that's a shift. He has done something totally different. Okay, let's have a look at the first question. Okay, so what do you think is the correct choice? Yalla, come on, hands up. Yalla, come on, Habibi. What do you think? Allah عليك يا Aida. Good girl. Yes. Huh? Aida, your choice is... All of you, Habibi, share your answer, please. No, be careful, ya Anas. Be careful, Habibi. Okay. Try to think about the meaning. Okay, so scientists can attribute something to someone. Okay, attributes. Try to simplify, ya Anas. All of you, Habibi. Try to simplify what you're reading. Okay, so attribute something to someone. All right, so لا, be careful يا حور. No, try again. Okay, so Aida. Okay, what's your choice, Habibti? Your choice is D.
D.
D, yeah, you pick D. Okay, all right. Be careful, ya Hoor. Yes, Tulin, you're right, Habibti. Yes, okay. No, be careful, ya Anas. Hoor, have a look, Habibti, at the explanation. All right, so why D, Aida? Why? Do I have to stop here? Attribute the thing. What's this thing? The notion that no snowflakes are alike. Attribute something to. Attribute something to. Oh, sorry. So that's your verb. Attribute. Attribute what? The notion that no two snowflakes are alike. To, attribute to, the work of Vernon Farmer Wilson. So, do I need to stop here, Aida? Do I have any non-essential parts? Is this the end of the
No.
sentence and this is extra information? No, none, habibi. I can't stop here. That's what I call non-stop punctuation, habibi. Okay, so attribute something to. Okay, if you stop, this will break the flow of the idea. Okay, so scientists can attribute the notion that to attribute something to. Okay, so it can be a, got an interruption here. I've got the same. So some students may think, oh, come on, maybe that's a non-essential part. So try to skip this part and read the rest. Listen to me. Science can attribute the notion that no two snowflakes are alike. Wilson snowflake. Does this make sense? يلا كمان يا شباب, does this make sense? Of course not. Yes. Okay. So never assume that, oh, as long as you have two commas, oh, that must, no. Okay. Try removing this part if the rest doesn't make sense, doesn't give you complete idea. So it's not. Okay. What's this for? Is there a reason for that comma? No. The work of Vernon Farmer Wilson Snowflake Bentley. That's the person. That's the person. Why do I stop? Why do I stop? Okay, so the work of Vernon Farmer Wilson Snowflake Bentley. That's what they call him. Okay, so here, no punctuation needed. No punctuation needed. All the time, whenever you pick a choice that has a punctuation mark, make sure that this punctuation mark has a function, Yerowan. If it doesn't have a function, so no need. Okay, all right. Next one. Yalla, I guess you have a chance to think about it. So as early in scientists, but Bentley made history. Made history in 1885 when he produced micrograph of an individual flake. Yes, Khalid, perfect, Habibi. Yes, Tulin, it's the correct choice. Allah ya Aida, correct, Habibti. Yalla, come on, share your answers. If you're afraid of making mistakes, what does this mean? Excellent, Yazina. This means that you will live and learn. Learning is what? Mistakes. Learn from them. You learn. You're better. You're improving. Yalla, share your answers. What about Reem? Have you shared your answer, Yareem, or not yet? Hey, Hur. لا, be careful, ya Hur. Be careful, ya Hur. Okay. All right. Who would like to answer this one? Who would like to answer this one? Maybe Khalid? Khalid? Yes, Khalid, I'm listening. Your choice is?
No change.
Your choice is?
No change.
Lovely. Yes. Why no change? Do I need punctuation here, Khalid?
After history?
Excuse me?
After history?
Is that Khalid?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, do I need punctuation? No. I'm saying Bentley made history and this is the date. This is the date. So, that's also same type of question, which is non-stop punctuation. By chance, by the way. Okay. I never expect the same type of question follow one another. No. That's by chance. Okay, in 1885. Is this non-essential? In. Can I separate in from the date itself? Can I separate in from the date? No way. So what does this mean? Okay, choices, habibi, like these. Okay, can be crossed out immediately by looking at them. Okay, in, that's a prepositional phrase. That's a preposition and that's the date. Okay, so never stop here. This will break the phrase. Okay, so I can easily cross these two out. Okay, do I have to stop here? That's the end of the sentence. Try reading. Bentley made history. That's it. No, so no function, no reason for thinking about a comma. So it's also the choice that has no punctuation at all. So far, so good. iPhone, write down your name, please. Okay, so that we can communicate in a better way. Now, that's an idea. That's an idea. So no more punctuation. Think about ideas. At this point, the writer is considering adding the following true statement. It's true. It's true. Okay, no doubt about it. Okay, but what kind of question is this? Who can tell me? Yalla, come on. Hey, Reem. Aida, what kind of question is this? Top, share your answer. Think about it and share your answer, please. Yalla, come on, give it a try. Yes, yes, no, that's it. Okay. Yes, mashallah, Talene, you're right, Habibti, perfect. Yes, you've got the correct choice. Khalid, yes, yes, no, no, can be different types, okay, or can show different types of questions. Okay, what do I have here? I've got what I call a relevance. Okay, is that sentence relevant? Does it belong to the main idea? When adding it, will it help Yahur progress the idea of the passage? Okay, so that our sorry, Habibi, I had to change my internet connection for a better one. I think my voice is as clear right now. Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The voice is not lagging. All right, that's good. Okay, so what kind of question is this? That's relevance and purpose. Relevance asking you if this is relevant. Does it belong to the idea? Will it help progress the idea? And purpose is why. Why will I add it? That's purpose. Because it blah, blah, blah. Relevance, yes. When you add yes, that means that it's relevant. When you say no, what does it mean? It's irrelevant. Got it? So what type of question, Khalid? It's relevance and purpose. Okay, so let's read. Try plugging it here. So what's the previous sentence? Read what's before, what's after. Okay, so for the first time, the intricacies and variations of snowflake structure could be documented. Yeah, for the first time, so that's something creative. Okay, then in 1600s, 60s, this person, Kepler, published publishing this kind of work or this kind of thing, will it help progress the idea? What's the place of this sentence? It's the end. So could this work as a conclusion to the paragraph that we have?
No.
No. Okay, so as long as it doesn't belong, we've got new information. Okay, it can't work as a conclusion. All right, and you're away from the focus. What's the focus? Who's the person? Who's the person? Bentley. Okay, and what he has already achieved. Okay, so what I will go for, yes or no? For adding, of course, no. Okay, it's irrelevant. Which no do you think? Kila, come on, I want to hear you. Which no?
C.
Lovely. Allah alik. I love you. Yeah, who gave the answer?
Reem.
Yes, Habibti, yeah. Why C? The reason or the purpose? Huh? What does it do? It
distracts.
Yeah. Okay, what's the focus of the paragraph? What's the focus? What's the paragraph about? Oh, it's about this person and his photo micrographs. Yeah. Okay, so that's the focus. The person and the way or the method that he thought about to document or to record that object, the snowflake. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Hope so. Any questions so far? All right. What about number 4? يلا حبايبي. Have a look and tell me from the time he was 15. Okay, so this is a kind of introduction. Okay, like a kind of history. Okay, before that. So from the time he was 15, Bentley used a microscope and examining, finding. Can I say used and examining? Does this sound correct? Use the microscope. Examining. Used something to
examples.
do something else. Yes. Okay, so he used something to do. So what could be the correct choice? Yes, lovely, Rowan. Yes, you're right, Habibti. Aida, is that your choice? Be careful. Be careful. Hey, Rowan, what's your choice? Rowan, I'm listening. You can unmute yourself, Habibti.
أيوة
Yes, what's your choice? You picked?
J.
Allah aliki, it's correct. But why? Okay, how would you explain it?
Because finding seemingly infinite variations is a
He used what? A microscope. That's the reason for using it. Okay, use something to examine. Examine what? Snowflakes. When? During snowfalls. Okay, I need a comma here. What for?
because it's an incomplete sentence.
لا, that's independent. Till here it's independent. Okay.
قصدي على بعضها dependent.
Yes. Okay, let me pause recording, حبايبي. It's prayer call here in Egypt. So, okay, so who was given the answer? Was it you, Rawan? Rawan, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, Habibti. So your choice is J. Why J? Okay, so that's
This
your...
is dependent like a
Yeah.
independent like a dependent.
Yes, okay. So he used the microscope to examine snowflakes during snowfalls. Okay, so that's your independent. Then this comma is needed. What for? To separate the sentence or the independent, the main idea from the rest. What do I have here? Finding seemingly infinite variations of their basic 6-cornered structure. Okay, so the structure that we have is like this. Independent, then comes a participial phrase. All right, what about the other choices? Can I say used something and examining? No, he used something and something else. So don't continue reading. This is wasting your time. Okay, use the microscope examining. No, use something to do. Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's attractive. Used a microscope to examine snowflakes during snowfalls and finding. Is that parallelism? And finding, and maybe and found. Got it, يا شباب? So that could be attractive. That could be attractive. But once you reach find, oh, it can't. Clear? Do I have to repeat? يا شباب, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so we have already discussed all the choices. So you have noticed that 2 choices can be crossed out easily. Okay, and we are left, okay, with 2. So your job is to compare them carefully and think about which one is the best or the correct one. What about number 5? Yalla, come on. What about number 5? Share your answer. So what kind of question is this? If I want to write down the type, I can say sentence structure. While reading, you're thinking about what you're reading. Oh, do I have to stop here? That's complete. Yes, you're right. Trust yourself, Yatulin. Trust yourself, Habibti. You need to have more self-confidence. Allah عليك يا روان. Excellent. Yalla, who's next? Yalla. Share your answer. يلا يا زينة، ريم، مؤيد، خالد، Mr. iPhone or Miss iPhone. Write down your name. ما شاء الله يا عايدة, you're right حبيبتي. Correct. Okay, so Reem, your choice for number 5 حبيبتي is, what's your choice? Yes, Reem.
No change.
No change. Allah عليكي. What made you pick no change? What kind of question is this? Or what have you noticed when you had a look at the choices? What have you noticed? Hey, Reem.
Different.
Okay, here we've got 6 corners structured. Oh, what does this mean? There are repeated words. So what type of question is this? Hey, Batta. That is redundancy. So in this case, what should be done? I should go for the choice. Yes, Reem. ها حبيبتي.
معلش حضرتك تعيد السؤال تاني
مم.
عشان الصوت كان بيقطع.
What made you pick A? All right, you've noticed in these choices that this is repeated. That was mentioned before. Okay, why not D? What's wrong with D?
عشان هو عايز نفس الحاجة.
He tried to document the snowflakes by drawing them. He tried to document the snowflakes, hand drawing them by hand. Whenever you've got like 2 choices, one of them is active, one of them is passive, I would go for the active, of course. Why, habibi? To avoid wordiness. We've got fewer words. The snow. So count the words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will go for the most concise one. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, what about number 6? What kind of question is this? But he tended to melt before he could finish. He soon abandoned drawing. Okay, so he first tried what? Shabab. He tried to document. How? By drawing. By drawing. That's the method. Okay, but what happened? Oh, melt before he could finish. Yes, you're right, ya Khalid. Yes, you're right. Huh? Tulin, that's your choice, حبيبتي? Yes, you're right. ما شاء الله عليك. ما شاء الله. ما شاء الله. يلا حبايبي, share your answers as well. Number 6, trust your ears. When it comes to idioms, trust your ears. Okay, which one sounds correct? Be careful, Yarim. In favoring photography. Okay, so you abandon. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. يا زينة. لا, be careful يا حور. Khalid, be careful حبيبي. Be careful. Okay, so, all right, let's do it together. So who got the correct choice? Maybe Zaina? Huh? يلا يا زينة. How would you explain it to us, حبيبتي? You picked?
Yeah, G.
Lovely. Okay, so he soon abandoned something in favor of. What does this mean? You stop something, okay, to be replaced by something else. Okay, so that's an
Something
idiom.
yield more.
In favor of, that's an idiom. Okay, so you abandon A in favor of B. So drawing didn't work. What happened, Habibi? What's the story? Okay, they tended to melt. He was not able to document or draw them. Drawing, the drawing method, did it work, Yahur? Ya Muayyad, Rawan. Did it work? No. Okay, so he stopped. Okay, immediately he stopped drawing in favor of. Okay, so he thought about another method that could replace or used instead of drawing. Okay, so when I say in favor of, that's to be replaced by something else. So far, so good. So that's an idiom, in favor of. Write it down. A in favor of B. Next one, number 7. I've got punctuation. So what should I do? What should I do? I should start reading from here till I reach the full stop. So make sure that you read this part carefully and think about how many sentences do I have. In this way, you can think about whether I need in punctuation mark, within sentence punctuation mark. Yalla, share your answers. Yalla, come on, waiting for your answer, habibi. Number 7. يلا يا عايدة، حور، خالد، مؤيد، روان. Share your answers حبايبي. Be careful يا عايدة. Once you pick a choice, make sure that you revise. Be careful يا زينة. Be careful يا تولين. Oh, it seems you find this type of question tough, hard حبايبي. طيب. All right, so who can give me a hand? Okay, unfortunately, none of you get the correct choice. But why? MashaAllah, you're smart. Yani since we started, you've been type. Anyway, who would like to help me with this question? No, give it another try, ya Khalid. Okay, so Hamu Ayad, would you like to try this with me? Yalla, let's read and think about the punctuation marks.
Okay.
Ayad. Okay, to take his photographs, that's an introductory phrase. Okay, Bentley. Yeah, what did he do? He used a Pello's cameras. Okay, so that is a complete idea. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, let's think about the other choices and see which one could be correct or could complete the rest. That is a portable camera with a that is blah blah blah. What kind of error is this? That is blah 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 blah. So that's independent, that's a complete sentence, and that's another one. So once you have 2 sentences separated or set off by a comma, what do I call this kind of error? Hey shabab, any idea? Can a comma work as an end punctuation mark alone? For those who have picked A. No, no way. That's a comma splice. That's a comma splice. Okay, those who picked B. So, till camera, that's a sentence, that's independent. Start reading from this. A semicolon, what does it mean? Hey Rawan. Hey Zaina. That one sentence before, one sentence after. So I've got one before. Let me check that the one that follows is a complete thought. This being a portable camera with, is this a complete idea? No, it's a fragment. Have a look at this one. Another semicolon. And start reading from what? From here. Portable camera with a plated extension joining the lens and the film plane. Oh, that's a phrase. It's a phrase. We've just said that a semicolon needs one sentence before, one sentence after. It's in the punctuation mark. Ah, what's that? That's a phrase. Okay, so I can easily cross out what? B and D. I'm left with C. That's the correct choice. How? يلا يا شباب, how? So, to take this, his photographs Bentley used Apple's cameras. Okay, then what do I have? What do I have after the dash? What comes after the dash? A portable camera with a pleated extension joining the lens and the film plane. Oh, you mean he tried to explain what is meant by Apollo's camera? Yeah, that's it, like a definition. So if you think about number 7, it's like this. So choice C, that's the one that we've picked. Okay, is independent. What comes after the dash? A phrase. What job is the phrase doing? A kind of. يلا يا شباب, a kind of definition. Could I have another option? Could I use another punctuation mark instead of the dash? And I would consider it correct. Yalla, come on, my smart students. What other punctuation mark could be used instead of the dash here? Uh-oh. May العفيفي. Hello يا May. Your mic حبيبتي. Oh, she got disconnected. Yalla, come on. What else? A colon, حبايبي. A colon can do the same job. Independent colon, definition. Independent colon, clarification. Independent dash, clarification. How do you feel about number 6, 7 now? Clear? Yahur, Khalid, Muayyad, Zaina, young ladies, gentlemen. So number 7 is clear. So this is also what kind of question? What will I write here? Sentence structure, habibi. Okay, mainly how to use punctuation marks. Okay, I've got 2 semicolon in B and D. I cross them out because what comes after the semicolon in both choices are not complete ideas. And why did I cross A? Who can tell me? Hayahur, why did we cross A? Because that is a portable, that's a complete idea. Can a comma separate 2 complete ideas from each other? A comma is in the punctuation mark, like the full stop, like the semicolon. No, habibi, that's a comma splice. That's an error. So far, so good. Yalla, let's move to question number 8. So the writer is considering deleting the underlined portion. Should the writer, the underlined portion kept or deleted? What kind of question is this, ya Khalid? Don't say kept, deleted. Huh? You know now. That's also relevance and purpose. Relevance and purpose. So relevance and purpose, habibi. Okay, let me write this down for you. Okay. Relevance and purpose. Okay. You could be given a sentence and you're asked to add it. You will say yes or no. Or a sentence is there in the passage that's underlined. Okay, Zaina, and you're asked to delete. And you're given also yes, no. In both cases, what are we doing? We're thinking about what? The relevance. Is this part to be added? Or the part that's underlined is relevant? If it's yes, I will add it. If it's yes, I will say no, don't delete it. But if it's irrelevant, hey Aida, what will I do? I will say no, don't add it. It's irrelevant. If I'm asked to delete it, I will say yes, delete it, it's irrelevant. Okay, but when you think about yes and no, think about the purpose. Okay? Carefully, because the purpose is the one that helps you pick the correct choice. Sometimes it's really confusing to make a choice. Okay, but by reading the reason, yes, because, and there's a reason. No, because, and there is a reason. Okay, so these are types of relevance and purpose, either by adding, suggesting to add a sentence, Hayarim, or underlining a part or a sentence, and whether it can be deleted or not. Okay, back to our question. So here, let's have a look at this part. What's before? What's after? Consider this like a link. You know what I mean? Like a part that joins what's before and what's after. Hello, ya Noha. Noha, can you hear me? Okay, so let's read. Dodging and burning is a technique photographs use to lighten and darken specific areas on a print. Oh, what about this detail? The cameras, So let me see what's before and what's after. What's the story here? So to use this method, which is photographing, okay, because he tried what? What did he try before? He tried drawing, it didn't work. Okay, so a portable camera, that's the camera he used to take the photograph. Then that's a technique used by photographers. Oh, that's too general. Then what's after? The cameras. No way. No way. That's distraction. That's distraction. Okay, I should continue giving information about the character. Sorry, the camera. All right, what's my focus here? The way. Okay, he tried to take this photograph. Okay, so this doesn't belong. So my choice will be delete, yes or no? يلا come on يا شباب.
Yes.
الله عليك يا حور, correct يا بطة.
Delete.
ما شاء الله, all of you have picked the correct choice. Yes, delete. What's the reason? It interrupts the description of the camera. Yeah, the camera before, the camera after. So that's a kind of interruption. This cannot be a link all the time. Whenever you think about adding ya حور, adding ya Khalid, adding ya Muayyad, think about this part like what? Like a kind of link. Could it help joining these sentences? No, no. That's too general, okay, to be added here. This will distract the reader, okay, because what is the focus here? What's the focus here? Description of the camera. So that's irrelevant. So far, so good. All right, number 9. Bentley used, well, sorry, Bentley would collect the snowflakes, putting them on a microscope slide and snap a photo. Bentley would collect the snowflakes. There's a comma. Putting them on a microscope slide and snap a photo. Putting them on a microscope slide, comma, and snapping. Put them on a microscope slide, comma, and snapping. With them, what do you think? Yalla, share your
Either A
answer.
or B.
Huh? Yes, either?
A or B.
Neither A nor B. Okay. Think about the actions. Tulin, don't be in a hurry, Habibti. Think about the actions. So this person would do how many things? How many things? Would collect the snowflakes, put them on a microscope slide, comma, and snap. Again? Yes, you're right, ya Zaina. Yeah, a list, habibi, it's a list. It's a list. Okay, so that's parallelism. That's parallelism, ya shabab. Okay, the same person. He would collect the snowflakes. putting them. Who? Bentley. Okay, and snap a photo. Who? That's the same person. So that's parallelism. Okay, I should find the same structure. So he would collect, would, put, would, snap. Okay, got it يا شباب? Why one would? Why one would? Why not would collect, would put, would snap? We don't usually repeat the helping verb, okay, for the sake of, to avoid redundancy. So we would here is a kind of a common factor. One for all these verbs. You know what I mean? Aida, Khalid, Rawan, Zaina, Noha. Clear, حبايبي? So that's parallelism. Okay, I've got actions. Okay, one person would do a lot more than one thing. So think about what? A, B, comma, and C. That's it. And make sure that all the items have A and Noha, the same structure. That's it. Okay. All right. What about number 10? What kind of question is 10? I've got pronouns and 3 choices and just one choice with a noun. What do you think? What do you think? Share your answer, please. Share your answer, please. Be careful, Yahur. By the way, حبايبي, whenever you see this, that, these, those alone, let me write this down for you. Okay, keep this piece of advice. This, that, these, those. Okay. Alone, حبايبي, they don't make sense. Oh, this is bad. Do you know what am I talking about, Yarawan? Hey, Muayyad, when I say this is bad, you know what am I talking about? Is that clear? Hey, Zaina, oh, this is bad. Shabab, I got no answer.
No, not clear.
Not clear. Okay, to make it clear, these pronouns should be followed by a noun. So if I've got this, that, these, those, followed by a noun, that's okay. Clear. Let's say, oh, this idea is bad. Oh, it's a very bad idea. What does this mean? Okay, I know what am I talking about, but here, okay, no. Okay, sometimes that can work alone if you've got something before referring to it. But this way, no way. So back to the question. What do I have here? This. Quote this. Quote what? What do you think? Do I have a noun that I'm referring to? Can I use a pronoun? Or I'm referring to something that wasn't mentioned before, so I have to use a noun. Let me repeat my question. Be careful, Yatulin. I'm sorry. Be careful. Be careful, Yazina. Okay. ما شاء الله عليك يا تولين. Yes, you got it. Oh. No, not Tolin, not Tolin. Sorry. It's Muayyad. Yeah, Muayyad, you got the correct choice. Okay. طيب. What should I do, حبايبي? Read what's before carefully. Okay. If I have a noun that I'm referring to, so what should I do? Think about the noun, whether it's singular, it's plural. In this case, I can use a pronoun. Okay, I saw Muayyad. If I want to refer to the person, oh, I saw him coming out of blah, blah, blah. Okay, but let's see. What do I have here? Collecting the snowflakes wasn't exactly simple. collecting the snowflakes. Who was collecting? Bentley. So collecting the snow, doing this thing wasn't exactly simple. 2, to caution the snowflakes fall, to try to protect them, because he wants to document them, study them. Bentley caught them. Them. Caught what? Caught them. Do I have a noun in the previous sentence that I can refer to? Yes. Snowflakes. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? Yes, no change, habibi. Collecting. Collecting what? The snowflakes wasn't exactly simple. Okay, that process. Collecting the thing wasn't simple. Okay, so to protect them from falling, he caught what? He caught them, caught the snowflakes. So those who thought about the flake, why? Why would I think about the flake? Why? Collecting these things wasn't easily simple. Okay, and what do I have here? Let's look at the introductory phrase. To caution the what? The fall. The fall of what? The fall of what? Is it simple? Is it singular or plural, habibi? The fall of the snowflakes. So it's so clear, crystal clear. It's plural, habibi. So why would I go for the flake? No. Okay, it's the same sentence. What is he doing? He's trying to protect them. So what did he do? He caught them on a velvet covered tray. وصلت ولا لسه? Got it? Clear now? So this one is not clear. Can I use it? No, it is singular. I'm referring to a plural noun, which is snowflakes. Mentioned twice, habibi. Okay, so I wonder what made you think about the flake. Anyway. Okay, 11. Ready for 11? يلا يا شباب. Then using a feather to transfer each flake to a slide. Oh, come on. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. The original or no changes, piece of cake. Once you read it, be careful. Be careful. Be careful, ya Hur. Be careful, ya Tulin. Yes. Yes, Khalid, you're right. You're right. Yes. يلا يا Khalid. Yes. Khalid, are you there? I guess I've seen this this email somewhere else. PG Bursa. No, it's not Khalid. Who's that email? Okay, okay, no problem. Yes. All right, okay, no problem. So, okay, so his internet, okay, no problem. Yeah, is unstable, so he cannot talk. Who's ready for number 11? Once you read, then using a feather to transfer each flake to a slide. Is this a complete thought? Hi, Aida. Hi, Reem. Is this a complete thought? What is the subject? Using a feather to try. Is this a sentence or fragment, habibi? I can easily cross A. يا وحشين for those. What about C? Those who picked C. I'm not going to say who.
Morning.
Using a feather, it's the same. Meaningly using. Do I have a subject? I don't have. So A and C, both of them are fragments, incomplete ideas. So here I've got a verb. What's missing? The subject. Who used the feather? Yalla, come on.
He.
Shabab. Yeah, so what kind of question is this? Sentence or fragment? sentence or fragment. Yes, يا حبايبي. He, that's the subject. Bentley then used the feather to do so and so. Okay, so here, missing a subject. All right, A and C, what can I write here, حبايبي? Fragment. So far, so good. Using, yeah, it's okay. Using a feather to transfer each flake to a slide as an introductory phrase, yes. Okay, this is okay, but there must be a comma and then comes a subject. Using Bentley did so and so. Do I have a subject? No. So that's a fragment, حبايبي. Yalla, we're almost there. 12. The writer is considering revising the underlined portion to the following. Which part exactly? About 75 snowflakes. Let's highlight it. Okay, where? Here. Okay, let's focus on the previous sentence. Okay, so that after Bentley took a photo, oh, he was able to photograph it. That's good. He put the negative aside to develop later. Per snowfall, per one, he could photograph what? An impressive number of snowflakes. He could photograph about 75 snowflakes. Here it says impressive number. Here it says 75. Okay, so do you think that's a better revision? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, that's also relevance, حبايبي. That's also relevance. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Okay, huh? What's your choice? Be careful, يا زينة. So, let's first decide whether it's yes or no. Okay, forget about the choices. Is that a better revision to give the exact number? Come on, شباب. Impressive number. 75. Yalla, come on. Is it yes or no? Shabab, are you there? Yes, so I'm here. Yes, yes, mashallah. Mashallah. Great, you're great. Yeah, yes. Which yes? What's the reason? What's the purpose for saying yes? Because it provides specific information about the types. Uh-oh. Do I have types here? Shabab, do I have types? Should I continue reading? Or this would be wasting time? What do you think? No, no, no. Don't read. Don't read. Type, I don't have types of snowflakes, no. What do I have about them is just number. So it must be G, but why G? Because it provides specific information that helps.
أنا مش
Yes. Someone was about to ask a question. هيا حور.
أنا مش فاهمة السؤال هو عايز إيه؟
السؤال عايز ايه ريفيجن حبيبتي؟ الجزء ده احسن من ده ولا لا؟ وليه؟ اوكي هنا بيقول impressive number مش محدد impressive وخلاص لكن here 75 snowflakes. اوكي هو 75 ده يعتبر type kind ده
لا.
كده ولا number so let's read because it provides specific information exact information that helps this type of information helps what demonstrate Bentley's productivity. ده البرودكشن ده اللي قدر ده اللي قدر يصوره يا شباب. He could photograph how many he was able. Okay هو كل الحدوته دي what's the whole story? Okay there's an object snowflakes. Okay he thought about what? He thought about what? Trying to study this, document this. All right, he thought about what? That photo micrograph. All right. Thought about drawing. Did it help? Did it help? No. And then thinking about photographing using what? A certain type of camera. Okay, collecting them wasn't simple, wasn't easy. All right, what did he do to collect them? And then after he took a photo, what did he do? He put the negative aside to develop later. Okay, all right. So that's the result. That's what he got. That's what he got, habibi. So I have specific information, number, that's number, about his productivity during his snowflake photography sessions. He was able to photograph how many? 75 snowflakes. ده اللي هو قدر عليه حبيبتي. ده الانتاج بتاعه، مش هو بيحاول يصورها. اوكي، لكن لما اقول impressive number، ايه impressive number دي كده انا ما عرفتش يعني ايه impressive. Is this exact؟ لا، لكن 75 snowflakes. Got it يا شباب؟ يا ابطال. Anybody home؟ Yes or no؟ Okay. All right. What about 13? أحمد أيمن. هلو حبيبي. منور. Okay, 13. Let's have a look at 13. This method. Oh. This method. Change the background of the image from white to black, accentuating the details of the photographed flake. He was able to photograph how many? 75 snowflakes. Okay. So this method, that's the subject, changed the background of the image from white to black. Okay, so yeah, your choice. I'm trying to read. So that's independent. And this is what? The details. Oh, that's a modifying phrase separated by a comma. Is this correct or incorrect? Yes, Ahmed Ayman, mashallah alik, habibi. Yes, you're right. Yes. So it's correct as it is. Okay, why not B? Why not B? The method changed the background of and it. Uh-oh. Why? Why do I have to it and it? Okay, why? Why do I have to repeat the same subject? So it changed it. Okay, then what about C? Why not C? Those who went for C, why not? If you start reading from here, it accentuated, sorry, huh? Okay, that's a subject, that's a verb, the details of, it's another sentence. So the result is an error, which is comma splice, habibi. Can I have a comma? Here he added what? A subject, and there's a verb. But here it's different. That's a phrase. That's a phrase. That's a participial. Okay, what about this one? Okay, independent, then, oh, no way, no way. Once you have an independent and a modifying phrase, what do I need here? I need a comma, which is no change. Clear حبايبي؟ يا زينة، مؤيد، فور، أحمد. Clear حبايبي? Is that okay? So what kind of question is this? That's also sentence structure. Think about the parts in front of you. Do I have a complete idea, incomplete? So what punctuation mark should be needed? Okay, all right, 14. What do I have? Oh, different words providing different meanings. Between these two dates, he repeated this painstaking process, nonetheless producing about 5,000 of snowflakes, ultimately producing, otherwise producing Usually producing? What do you think? Usually, why usually, Tulin? Why usually? Usually producing? He used to do that? Huh? That's a kind of frequency? You think so? It happened many times? Usually producing? Of course, continue reading. حبيبتي, continue reading. Huh? لا 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 لا. Ahmed, Ayman, you're not sure. Okay. Nonetheless, what does it mean nonetheless? Got a kind of shift. Why nonetheless producing? Continue reading, Habibi. What's before? What's after? Okay, so this method has changed the background of the image from white to black. Totally different. Okay, the details of the photographed flake. They were able, or he was able to photograph that snowflake. Okay, and between these two dates, he repeated this process. What's the result? Producing about that number of snowflakes. Continue reading. Of course, not one of Bentley flakes looks exactly the same as another. What do you think? Allah عليك يا أيمون. أيوة هي دي. That's it. Yes. Ultimately, at last, like finally, nonetheless, what kind of contrast is there? Yeah, what kind of, I've got, why nonetheless? Okay, otherwise, do I have another option? Otherwise, another alternative? Why usually? Okay, he repeated this. Usually producing. Doesn't make sense. Got it, ya shabab, ولا not yet? Yes, ultimately, habibi. At the end, okay, finally, he was able to produce that number of snowflakes. Okay, ready for the last question? So, suppose the writer's primary purpose had been to write about, oh, what kind of question is this? Hello, ya Malak. That's what we call essay effectiveness. What does this mean? Let's separate yes and no. Okay. He is providing you with what? A notable achievement in photography. That's like a title. Okay, so you are provided with a title. And he's asking you what you have read. Okay, is about this title, yes or no? Yalla, come on, ya shabab. The essay or the passage that we have read. I want an answer from all of you, please. Yalla ya Rawan, Tulin, Hey Zena, Hur, Aida. What we have read is a passage about a notable achievement in photography. Photography in general? You think so? Could it be yes or no? Yalla, come on, I want to hear you. Share your answer, habibi. If your mic is not working properly, yes or no? Notable achievement in photography? Oh, I don't know whether it's yes or no. Yes, I'm confused. I'm confused. In case you are confused, Yaida, what should I do? You have to read all of them. Okay, yes, it's a notable achievement in photography. Why, yes. Let's see. I'm reading all of them because I'm confused. Yes, Muayyad, mashallah, habibi, you're right. Okay. Yes, because, yeah, once you read the reason why you're saying yes, because it describes Bentley's innovative method for photographing an object that had never been captured on film. Uh-oh. Let's think about it, Aida. What we have read was about Bentley and his innovative method. Okay, a creative one Okay, to photograph an object. What's the object? Hey شباب هي مؤيد. The snowflake that had never been captured on film before. Yes, I guess it's this one. Let's mark it. Yes, because it focuses on the process of snowflake formation. No. The whole story was to capture, to draw, to photograph. The word photograph was repeated in different formation, habibi. So it can be B. Okay, Rawan is saying, I'm still confused. I assume, yani, she hasn't said yes. Okay. Why not no? Let's see. No, because it instead describes how scientists used his photomographs to study snow. No other scientist was mentioned. The whole passage was about this person and his way or his method of capturing that image. No, because instead it focuses on Bentley's childhood accomplishments. Oh, stop reading. This is wasting time. Okay, so Rawan, if you're in doubt and you can make a decision from the title that you're given, you can read all, but read them quickly and look for keywords. Which parts would help me answer this type of question? Yalla, come on. Yalla, habibi. If you're in doubt, where should I go? Hey, shabab, the title, The Snowflake Man. That's our man. Okay, what's the object? The snowflake. That's it. Okay, so if you're in doubt, back to the title. Okay, and the introduction. The second sentences. Okay, got it يا حلوين? That's it. Think about repeated words. What each passage is saying. So far, so good. I'm done. Okay, I am done. I'm going to stop recording and get ready for your questions if you have any.